Hello, 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 world. It's your favorite entrepreneur, Chad Entrepreneur Thompson, and I'm coming live today uh, from my office. I'm live in my living room. I'm live on the couch. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just can't sleep. So I wanted to go in my office. I walked literally 10 steps out of my bed into my office. So I'm laying on the couch right now. I hope you can hear it in my voice. I'm totally relaxed. And I wanted to give you guys some straight up facts about the industry. And, I want to welcome all my new team members. Welcome, welcome. 2015 is going to be a tremendous year. I believe that we are going to create 100 new six-figure earners and some seven-figure earners. And I just believe that we have the perfect storm, which is team, talent, and timing. But even without the proper mentality, you'll still mess up the perfect storm. So I wanted to jump out of my bed. I just wanted to train guys. I mean, literally, I love what I do. I've been doing this since I was 21 years old. I just turned 26. Um, I've helped coach some people make six figures in this industry. And I'm just excited about what we're going to do in 2015 as a team. So right now, get your pen and paper. Get your book ready, get your iPad ready, because I'm going to go quick. I won't be long, but I will be strong. So once again, guys, this is your favorite entrepreneur, Chad Entrepreneur Thompson. I'm jacked out of my mind at 2 in the morning, and I wanted to tell everybody before we get into the proper mentality. I just want everybody to know that winning starts in your mind first. You know, the proper mentality starts with winning in your mind first, and then reality. And I'll give you a perfect example, a real example, which is myself. When I started this industry, all I had to my name was $29. But I knew like I knew the back of my butt cheek that I would be a millionaire. I just knew it. And that's what I mean when I say it starts in your mind first. Even though reality said I only have $29, there's some people who's listening to this training right now who invested their last. They're living check to check. Uh, you know, if the food stamps don't hit, you're not eating. Your mother is asking you for money out of your check. That's your reality. But your mindset needs to be, I'm going to be able to spend $1 million one day. See, and also having a proper mentality, bringing the right attitude to your business, that is so key, guys, because even though you might be uh, doing well in life, you might look down on your little hobby. You need to quit doing that. The proper mentality is, listen, I do not treat this business like a hobby. I treat it like a professional business like it is, guys. Because if you treat it like how I treat this industry, a professional industry, you make professional income, guys. Yearly income, monthly. I don't know how exciting you are about yearly income being made every 30 days, but that excites me, guys. So number two, and having a proper mentality, guys, you got to be an attitude role model. That's how your business, you got to start your business off the right way. It doesn't matter if this is your first business, your second business, your third business. Understand one thing. MLM is all about failures and stumbling. I know most people celebrate the victories. I mean, we're all excited about the victories, but what you don't know is how many times that person failed and stumbled before they won. See, that's the best way to learn. So you have to have faith that it's going to get greater later so you can keep moving. And I never said it'll be easy, guys, but I'm telling you that it'll be simple. This is way easier than letting somebody tell you what to do for 40 years of your life, maybe even 60 years of your life. Because how many people do you know who's coming out of retirement to work again? You know? So trust me, this is not easy, but it's simple. Way simpler than the 40-40-40 plan, if that makes sense. So the purpose of this training, guys, is to help you control your mental outlook, create that great attitude. Because once you have that great attitude, that's what draws the attention of more people. But if you go outside being negative every day, you're going to just bring negative people into your world. And I hate to tell you this, but You don't want to be around a bunch of negative people because you are the sum total of the 5 people you hang around. So we're going to dive right into the notes, which is everything is possible. I honestly believe that. If you believe that, please say it with me. Everything is possible. See, the quality of your life, I'm going to be completely honest with you, is measured by your belief. Some people say, Chad, how in the world did you go from $22 to your name to be able to make $1,000 every single day on a slow day? Right? How? See, the quality of your life is measured by your belief. See, I believe like a kid. Yes, I'm 26. That's probably still young to some people, or it's probably old to most. It doesn't matter what it is. See, I still think I'm 7 years old. I have childlike faith, but the difference between you is you've let the world probably beat you up a couple times. You let a business failure stop you from thinking you can do anything. You let your boss fire you one time, so now you think you're worthless, or you're the other person who thinks, oh, I got a great job. My boss pays me $15 an hour now. Like, hold on. Me personally, with childlike faith, I don't believe I'm worth $15 an hour. So the quality of my life is measured from my belief because I believe I'm worth more. Some people are satisfied with their $15 an hour, their 2 jobs. You got to decide that your mission every day is to be in a constant state of developing. You got to maintain your beliefs, because when I was 21 years old and somebody told me that I can not have to work a job if I put my all into this, I had to maintain that belief through all the bad, through all the good. I had to maintain it, and then also I had to stare at who I wanted to become, guys. If I was you, I would have pictures in your wherever you brush your teeth. Hopefully, you brush your teeth. Because I had a picture when I was living on my mother's futon. I didn't even have a couch. Every time I brushed my teeth, I used to see a picture of a house because that's what I wanted. I wanted to get off the futon, guys. So, real quick, what you focus on is what you create. Because most of us, we only focus on our job. We only focus on our job. So what we create is not a legacy income. We create more debt because our jobs only pay us enough not to quit. How can we will our job to our kids? Would our kids even like us for doing that? Absolutely not. So will them a business that's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And the only way you can do that, guys, is your vision versus your memory. So often I hear new leaders, they come into the organization. And I coached a lot of them. Some people made 6 figures, some people made no figures, but I coach them all the same. I tell them, one, it doesn't matter what you've done, period. Success or no success, it's all about the future. See, when you're using your memory, it's hard for ambition to kick in, guys. I want you to really follow me. It's very hard for ambition to kick in. You will need to leave the past in the past. Only focus on your new priorities. See, we rarely use our vision to see. we use our memory. And I hate to tell you, but that's why most of y'all can't see nothing. You can't see yourself spending $1 million, let alone making it, because you're stuck in your memory. Let me give you an example. Let me help you relate. When I was 21 and a half, I had $29 to my name, right? That's my memory. But I always used my vision of who I am today. And even today, now that I'm successful, you best believe I have an even bigger vision that I'm using, so I'm not using my memory of my past success or failures. See, guys, that's very key. That's very key. Using their memory. It has to be probably why most people fail. Using their memory of them having it versus seeing them walking into their purpose. See, that's very key, guys. I want everybody to, hopefully you caught that, right? But real quick, right here at the bottom, this is a great quote. I don't know who I got it from, but you cannot start the next chapter of your life if you keep repeating or rereading the last one. Very key, guys. So making adjustments. Too many people, they don't grow through what they go through. They only go through it, And when I give somebody the plan, if you attempt it one time and you say it doesn't work, guys, understand this is trial and error. Just make a slight adjustment. Don't have the, oh, it doesn't work syndrome. Have the, oh, no, maybe I need to just do this slight thing. because there's no one way of doing things. And the heavy hitter syndrome, guys, I had to put this here because, especially in 2015, there's a lot of talkers out there in the internet. There's a lot of talkers out there in the industry. People always thinking, oh, I got this one guy coming in my business. He's going to blow it up. Whatever, right? Like, don't ever get excited off of the people. Get excited off of the production. Guys, it's very key. Never get excited because remember, we are training to be attitude role models. So with us being attitude role models, guys, our emotions can't be up and down because somebody didn't join your business even though they said they was. We have to keep the blinders on. We have to have tunnel vision. We have to have the ultimate focus. And not only that, with the ultimate focus, fixing your bad habits is key because I honestly tell all my new up-and-coming entrepreneurs that they need a things not to do list. See, if you have a things not to do list, then you're gearing yourself up for success. Because if you don't fix your bad habits, then what you're gonna find yourself doing is repeating the cycle instead of breaking the cycle. See, your dream is your future, and your past is the fear that you live in today. I promise you that. Most people are so scared because of their past. That's why today you're not a successful millionaire or an entrepreneur. So let me repeat that. Your dream is your future. Your past is the fear you live in today. I'm telling you guys, and that's 9 times out of 10 because of your routine. So just break the cycle. Grow through what you go through. Just don't go through stuff. I'm telling you guys, you're wasting time. Not only that, but I have to hit on this bullet. Transform your adversity into possibility. What does that mean? I'll give you just a couple examples. One example is me personally. I never went to college. I barely graduated. I barely graduated high school. I could barely read, but I seen public speaking as one of my biggest fears. So I had to transform that adversity into the possibility that I might can grow. So what did I do? I jumped out there. I took a childlike faith. See, once again, children, they do things first and then they learn. Like I told my son, hey, that's hot, don't touch it. What did he do? He touched it and he started crying. Never touched it again. But see, adults, we say, oh, I can't do that. I won't attempt. Kids, oh, you say it's hot? Let me find out myself. Right? Where are you guys' childlike faith at, guys? Belief, belief, belief. Remember that, guys. You believe in yourself. You can talk to this person. You are better than what you say you are to yourself. You are worth more than what your boss pays you every Friday or every 2 weeks. What sense does that make? Right? So, guys, here's some of the issues in MLM that you're going to go across. One of them is people just not having the money. If that is the case, you got to add more value to your program. You got to add more value to what you're talking about. Or you added a lot of value, but you just didn't challenge their habits or willingness to be resourceful. I always tell people, hey, listen, if you don't have $150, if you can't ask 6 people for $25, or you can't start a Fund Me campaign, or you can't sell your Jordans, then honestly, you probably don't need to be wealthy. I always tell people that because it's called OPM. That's called other people money. Use a credit card. Start making people be resourceful. The next thing that I think MLM has a problem with is people getting relaxed. What if you get them to be resourceful, then they get in your business, and then they have success, and then they just start sipping their own tea. They start thinking they arrived, right? They start, making $1,000 every week. Now they're not working as hard, which is fine to some people, whatever your goals is. But what I simply do when people get relaxed is I ask them, have they finally caught up to their dream? Honestly, ask them, since you're just, so relaxed, have you caught up to your dream life? If not, keep chasing your dreams. The next thing is just people not sorting. They're just spending too much time with people who don't matter. And the last thing is game planning. The tell versus do attitude. See, in corporate America or traditional businesses, you can just tell people what to do. But in relationship marketing, you have to lead by activity, not quotes. I'm telling you guys. So this is a picture that I had to put on here because I honestly believe this is what's controlling your bank account right now. So real quick, ask yourself, if you left your purse in one of those buildings, would you run in there and go get it? Just ask yourself, what if you was going to the club and you left your ID in one of those buildings? Would you go in, is the club more important, would you go in there and run after your ID? Or what if, this was Christmas and someone just bought you a brand new TV, you got some brand new clothes. Next thing you know, your house is on fire. Would you run in there, a burning building, for your ID, purse, or clothes? Probably not. That's all material and money, which can be replaced. See, the one thing I know that can't be replaced is my family. That's what I love, not a company. My passion is my family. Most people say, Chad, you're so passionate about your company. I say, no, I'm passionate about my family. That's why I work my company so hard, guys. So let me ask you a question. So if your kids was in that building, would you run in there? Look at it. Love and fear are the emotions that make or break us. So if your kids was in that building, of course you would run in there because you love them. That's your purpose. And your purpose needs to be more than money. See, some of y'all only want money. That's why you'll never make it. See, your why has to be stronger than money. So, you have to find your purpose. See, people quit on money all day. People quit on their jobs. People quit. People just quit. Money is not important. What can you do with money? It's going to make you build your bank account, guys. So real quick, I always say, what would my mentor do? Be a reflection of love that you wish to receive. What does that mean? That means we get paid for the value we add to the marketplace. So ask yourself, what can you offer? Are you going to be of value or are you going to bring value? And then offering your best compliment is very key, guys, in this industry. And in order to compliment other people, you must study yourself first. Learn to take advantage of the chances you get. Most people, you see people every day, but you never compliment nobody. You get rich off your performance, not demand in this industry. I just want everybody to know that. You got to see. Another thing is once you learn how to become a master complimenter, you got to see things from their perspective. You got to learn how to be an effective listener, guys. Like the quote says, become an attentional listener. Listen to understand instead of listening to reply. See, most of y'all so ready to pitch somebody. Ask yourself, would my mentor do that? Would my mentor just totally pitch this person on his business? Probably not. See, success is something you attract by the person you become. And 9 times out of 10, once you make people feel good, they're more open to receive whatever you're talking about, guys. And that's a fact. That's a fact. So ask yourself, what in the world is going to keep you from jumping in the box? I always tell my people this, because what is jumping in the box? That means quitting on your dreams, quitting on your business, and going back to your job. That's living in the box. Ask yourself, once your why is big enough, you'll find the how. I always think about my family. I always think if this does not work, my family will have to work. And hopefully not for 40 years. This is what keeps me thinking outside of the box, guys, because if I fail, that means I failed my family. I have to go back to work and nobody will have nobody they could brag about in the family. You know what I mean? And I want everybody to understand the company is a byproduct of us, guys. We are not a byproduct of the company. We control our check. So you yourself can do more personal development. You yourself can get your check up. All you have to do is stand up. Once you stand up, your check goes up. So in closing, guys, because I don't never want to be long, but I want to be strong. I want everybody for this moment on, don't ever join this business. You must launch this business. You must commit to the plan, not the routine. See, routine is what you do every single day when you get off work, which is the same thing. You must commit to the plan you and your upline have set out. 40 days and 40 nights of non-stop grinding. Not only that, but become the attitude role model. If people sat around you, be the only positive light they have. The next thing, never depend on your sponsor. If your sponsor quit, will you still be rich? Ask yourself that every day. Doesn't matter what they promised you. Ask yourself that every day. If they quit, does your family's last name depends on your sponsor's last name? Right? And I had to put this here because most people do this, guys. They think they can come in this business, don't even launch it, they just join it, Then they depend on their sponsor to tell them what to do. Shame on you. Leaders only. Right? So this is what they do. They say, hey, look, I want to remain the same, but I want success like you. You're crazy. You're crazy if you think you can remain who you are. I'm crazy if I think that I can make what I made today being the 21-year-old Chad Thompson I was. So this is the key, guys. You must retain information. You must listen to trainings as if you have to train your team the next day. Telling you. Next thing is you don't need money to run this business. You only need skills. And how do you develop the skills? You must eliminate distractions. Turn your TV off. Turn the radio off. You know, MLM isn't perfect. It's just better. Promise you that. And these are a couple of the ingredients that it takes to really win. I say ingredients because network marketing to me is like a Thanksgiving dinner. If you don't have all the ingredients, Thanksgiving dinner is not going to be good. So these are the ingredients to have the perfect plate of food so you can eat forever, right? The choices you make. You must think about your choice. And I'm talking about the choice you decide to stay in bed longer. That's a choice. Waking up earlier so you can run your business. That's a choice. Going, instead of going straight home, stopping by a lounge. That's a choice. Your mindset. Once you establish the mindset that you're a champion and you will be wealthy, you got to protect that. You got to expand that. You got to develop that. You just can't say one day, or you just can't just because you're in a room full of people talking about they're going to get rich, you just start saying it, but you don't mean it, right? Challenge your habits, your leadership. What do you do when nobody is around, right? Your faith. In this business, you got to work before the pay. This is not a restaurant where you get to eat first and then pay. You must pay first and then you eat. This is not a restaurant. This is network marketing and communication. Start asking yourself, how many people did I compliment today? And if you say 0, you're not an attitude role model. You're not, right? Then your circle of influence. Who do you hang around? The process. See, understand this, guys. I cried before I was rich. Because the pain before the glory is what matters, guys. Some of y'all are in the pain right now, but y'all edifying the pain so much you will never see the glory. Quit edifying the pain. Grow through what you go through. Powerful. Right? And then the fear. Some of us just talk ourselves out of everything before we even try. How dare you? How dare you say you can't do something? Guys, if this is your second, third business, you need to take those experiences and tell yourself you're an MLM professional now. Period. Your posture, your environment, your game plan. All these ingredients is key, but the number one key is sharing the plan. Find someone's problem, and then you offer your solution. And that's the key, guys. And real quick, I had to do the Superman, because let me read this quote first. The greatest benefit is not getting what you want. It's who you need to become to get what you want. Never disrespect your journey. Now let me say one thing. Who you need to become. See, Clark Kent, to the far left, he's a scrub writer. He's a nerd. See, he has to transform into become Superman, just like some of you guys. I wasn't a nerd, but some of you guys are nerds. Nerds are good. Obviously, I wasn't a nerd. I still ended up good. So it doesn't matter. You just need to know who you need to become and respect the process during the development of you getting there. So with that being said, guys, this is your favorite entrepreneur, Chad Entrepreneur Thompson. I hope this was helpful to you. God bless.